Good morning and happy April 1st and happy old school April day 1. I have my little journal out that I made last year and I only used about half of it, so I'm thinking I can use the other half this year. So anyway, we have our journal ready and my book that I'm going to be reading. I'm currently live on my channel with the reading sprints because I've decided to try and go live almost every day on my channel, which is crazy. There's a couple days where I'm not going to be able to because I have appointments or whatever, but to the best of my ability, I'm going to go live on my channel every day in April for beta. And my read for today, my first read for April, is going to be Follow Me by Elizabeth Rose Quinn. This is an arc that I got that releases today, and it's actually about a lady. Her sister goes missing at a mom influencer weekend, and she decides that she's going to find her sister no matter what it takes. So she actually kind of like becomes a mommy influencer even though she doesn't want to be. And she infiltrates the same retreat. It's in a remote ranch in Northern California. It's like a cult adjacent type place. There's a charismatic leader, communal crafts, fixed smiles, and lots of dead eyes. Going on gut instincts and chasing a wild theory that Chiara came here and never left, Adrian is determined to uncover the truth before the too perfect to believe woman figures out who Adrian really is, a threat to be eliminated. So this is a little over 200 pages. I'm excited to give it a try, and thank you to Amazon Publishing for sending me a copy of this. And it's also from Megan Beatty Communications. Oh, and it looks like it's been optioned for a movie, so it should read really fun since it's like a movie type thing. I also want to work on my diamond painting. I did not do 2 squares yesterday, so in order to finish this by the end of the month, I've like pieced it out and I've figured out that I have to do 2 squares a day, which is not a lot, but also if I get behind, it's going to be hard to catch up because it's a rather big diamond painting. So that's my like big project for the month. I also have little craft projects I'm going to do. It's easier to do like themed reading type weekend vlog type things on weekends because during the week I really don't do much other than go to work. So yeah. And my Tamagotchi is currently still alive. So yesterday he was this little Bo Peep looking guy, and today he is, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I don't know. He's like this little devil guy with a pajama suit. So, I mean, he's running around and happy. He needs some food. I don't have him at maximum happiness level, but I mean, I've been able to keep him pretty well fed, so that's good. And when I was at work yesterday, I was playing the dressmaker game because all you do is smash buttons. So I was trying to get maximum money because, you know, I want to buy all the things in this game. So anyway, that's what I'll be doing. So I'll check in when I've read a little bit more of this book. Yeah.
Forces of darkness. She is the slayer.
Good morning and happy Wednesday. I almost said Tuesday. We are not going backwards. It is Wednesday. So, Tamagotchi update news. We have like a little white fluffy bunny. I don't know if you can really truly see it. I'm sure there's a way to turn my white balance down so you can actually see it. I have pictures on my Instagram because she's my little baby. But she is so cute. And I'm trying to get enough money to redecorate the room now and get some accessories because girlfriend needs them. Anyway, so my current read, I am on sprints on my channel because crazy girl here wants to do sprints every day in the month of April for Veda. So, video every day, here we go. So, my current read is Follow Me by Elizabeth Rose Quinn. This is an arc that came out yesterday that I got courtesy of Amazon Publishing and Megan Beatty Communications. And this book is about a mommy influencer who goes missing and then her sister tries to find her. I chose this as my first old school April read because it is neon, and I just thought neon was perfect. But I think I'm going to put a poll up on my Instagram for the weekend. I don't know if I should do a Goosebumps weekend or do like a Babysitter's Club weekend. Wait, I should finish talking about this book. I got to chapter 4, which is page like 56. So first 50 pages were really the build up, and the sister was at this retreat for these mommy vloggers, and obviously some of the mommy vloggers were like horrible people. It's giving me major MLM vibes, and so some of the mommy vloggers and the lady who's running it, they're very like posh and perfect, and the mommy vlogger that it's about, she's very like real life, like dirty, I don't know, like very raw, very real. And she finds 2 women that she becomes friends with, but then they leave early, and then it cuts to 1 year later to the sister Adrienne, who is looking for, or is going to be looking for, her sister. And this says that it was optioned for a movie, and I can definitely see why this will be a good movie. And I think by the end of it, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'd rather just watch the movie. That's just my opinion. But the more that I'm reading thrillers, I mean, it could surprise me, and it could be a very like girl power thing towards the end, I don't know. But the more that I read thrillers, the more that I know that I like exact specific things. And I don't know if this is giving yet. It's giving a good movie, but I don't know if it's giving like best book I ever read. Like, it's feeling very 3 stars. I'm gonna finish it because I'm curious to see where it goes, and I really think depending on the investigation and the ending, this could be a higher rated book. But for now, I think it's just meh, like 3 stars. So anyway, I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna post a poll on my Instagram to determine what I should do this weekend. So I don't know if I should do a Babysitter's Club weekend or a Goosebumps weekend. I also should look in the old school April, what you call it? What do you call it? In the old school April Discord, and I should figure out which weekend is the sleepover weekend, because Goosebumps feels very... Oh, okay, so Goosebumps is number 14 for the 6 Sad April prompts. So, and that's a Monday, and that's next weekend. So I'm thinking this weekend should be a Babysitter's Club weekend. Screw the poll. That's exciting. Okay. So I think I should make some sort of a reel that's like Babysitter's Club related. So today's prompt is holographic, and I think the only thing I could find was my special edition of Legends and Lattes. That one is very holographic, so I think I need to take a picture of that and maybe make a reel with some Babysitter's Club. That feels right. Or like a TikTok. Alright, I'm gonna stop chatting and actually like read and do stuff. Yay. So I finished my first read of April. So we have Follow Me by Elizabeth Rose Quinn. The ending was really, really good. I won't say that it was like the most surprising thriller that I've ever read, but and it was kind of obvious what was gonna happen and like who killed this girl's sister, but the way that it happened, in the end, it was very action-packed. It was very bloody, which was surprising. So I'm giving this like a 3.5, borderline 4 star. I had a really good time with it. I think it's going to be an excellent movie. While I did get caught up in the beginning with, I was a little bit bored when we were setting the stage and explaining like what happened in the past to make this, the sister disappear. I thought the parts with Adrian and the sleuthing, and once she teamed up with one of the moms at the retreat, I thought all of that was fantastic. So yeah, high 3.5, borderline 4 star read for me. So I need to pick my next read. Something that I can just kind of read for a little bit while I'm on sprints today. So this weekend, I think I'm going to read some Babysitter's Club books. So that's a thing. And then next week, I'm going to have to reread some Shatter Me books in anticipation of the release. And then the new Powerless book comes out on Tuesday. So I'll be reading that. So whatever I read, like between today and maybe tomorrow, I want it to be kind of short, kind of relaxing. Wait. What about this? I have The Visitor by Christopher Pike. He was out of this world. Tom was not like a normal teenager. First off, he looked weird. He was too tall, too thin, and his hair was practically white. Also, he had incredible eyes. When you looked into them, you felt like you were staring into deep space. Some thought he was from outer space. Almost everyone believed he was a nice guy. But was Tom really nice? Was he even human? I think... Look at that little inside page. So I think this is not a part of a series.